Jake had been putting off getting a haircut for weeks. Money was tight, and every dollar counted towards bills and groceries. But as his hair grew unruly, he couldn't ignore the need any longer. One afternoon, while sorting through his mail, he stumbled upon a crumpled flyer coupon for a free haircut at a place called Silent Blades Barbershop, located in a part of town he had never visited before. Despite the ominous name and its location in a bad neighborhood, Jake figured a free haircut was too good to pass up. He tucked the coupon into his wallet and set out that Saturday afternoon, following the directions to Silent Blades. The streets grew more dilapidated as he walked, with boarded-up windows and graffiti-covered walls. Finally, Jake spotted the barber shop, a weather-beaten building next to an abandoned warehouse. The sign creaked in the wind, its neon letters flickering intermittently. Hesitating for a moment, Jake pushed open the door and stepped inside. The interior was dimly lit, with old-fashioned barber chairs and outdated magazines scattered around. The air smelled musty, tinged with the faint scent of disinfectant. A grizzled old barber with a bald head and a thick beard greeted him. His eyes were unnaturally piercing, as if they could see right through Jake. Nervously, Jake handed over the coupon, and the barber gestured for him to take a seat in one of the worn chairs. As the barber started trimming Jake's hair, a sense of unease settled over him. The shop seemed eerily quiet, devoid of the typical background chatter. The only sound was the soft snipping of scissors. Then Jake noticed something unsettling, a subtle movement in the shadows near the back of the shop. He strained his eyes, but the darkness obscured any details. His heart began to race, and he felt a chill run down his spine. Suddenly the barber paused. Without warning, he leaned in close to Jake's ear and whispered in a low, gravelly voice, "You shouldn't have come here." Fear gripped Jake as he tried to stand up, but the barber's firm grip held him in place. Panic rising, Jake struggled to break free, but the barber's strength was surprisingly formidable. Just as Jake feared the worst, the door burst open with a loud bang. A police officer stormed into the barber shop, his flashlight sweeping the room. Jake felt the barber's hands release him. When Jake turned to look, the barber shop was empty. Shaken and trembling, Jake ran out the door past the officer. As he ran home, he couldn't shake the feeling of dread that clung to him. The experience at Silent Blades Barbershop would haunt him for weeks to come, a reminder of the dangers lurking in the most unexpected places. From then on, Jake resolved never to ignore his instincts again, especially when it came to offers that seemed too good to be true. And whenever he passed by Silent Blades, boarded up and clearly abandoned for many years, he quickened his pace, eager to leave that creepy part of town far behind him.